For today's video, I'm going to be deep diving into a brand that I feel like is one of my most requested brands since I started making fashion videos, and that is Maurice's. Back when I used to go into fitting rooms and try on sizes in store, remember those days? It's fine, I don't want to talk about it. I did a video trying on a lot of their different sizes of jeans inside their dressing room, probably almost exactly a year ago. I'll link that down below for you if you're interested. And I also worked with them on Instagram, probably back in like February or so of this year. So I've dabbled a little bit, but full disclaimer, this is not sponsored. I purchased all of this with my own money. I'm gonna give you my full honest opinion as always. And one of the reasons that I think Maurice's is so requested over the years, time and time again, is their size inclusivity. They carry sizes 0 to 24 in store, and that's huge for a lot of people. I mean, obviously not a ton of us are shopping in store these days, hopefully, but the fact that they have that availability is really rare, honestly, and that's sad that it's that way. So the fact that they kind of have as much of a thriving straight size section as they do a plus size section made me sort of want to do some investigating, because a lot of these pieces that you can find on their website are available in both standard, as they call it, or plus sizing. And so I thought it might be interesting to order the same item in straight sizes and plus sizes and sort of compare and contrast the fit between the two, see if there's much of a difference. And obviously keep in mind that this is one body and one body type. There's no blueprint for what a body looks like or how it looks in clothing. One of the reasons that I started using the term mid-size on my channel was because I can sort of have like a foot in each doorway, if that makes sense, in both the straight size and plus size world. Because the size of the average American woman is a 14 to 16, which is typically my size, you can sort of fit into the largest straight size and the smallest plus size, but a lot of times that goes really wrong as well. And a lot of times your size is sold out, or neither of those sizes fit you. You know, a lot of different things can happen. So I thought this would be a fun experiment as well. I have got identical items in matching straight and plus sizes, and we're gonna try them on together and see how they look. So let's jump in. I like literally can't wait one more second. I'm trying to decide where to start. I think I'm gonna go with the comfy, cozy look first. So first up, we have this sweater here. It is a very bright red holiday sweater. This is called the Solid Open Front Cardigan in the color Bright Berry. So this is in a size extra large, which is typically the size that I would be in a cardigan. This sweater was originally $39.90. I got it on sale for $33.30. Very random, but I just thought this would be so fun for the holiday season. I actually really like the idea of it with this little like black and white striped top that I have on right now. It's like thin enough to where if you didn't live in a super cold climate like me, you could still wear it, but you could also layer it with other things. So how fun is this? I haven't had a good red sweater yet this year, but on the bottom to go with it, I decided to go with a pair of jeans. And I feel like a lot of people talk about Maurice's jeans. They've been hit or miss for me. I have found some that I like, but they're never high-waisted enough. So I found this pair, and this is called the Can Vintage High-Rise Destructed Slim Straight Ankle Jean. There you have it. That is a lot. It's in the color Medium Sandblast. I got a size 33 because it did say to size up because there wasn't any stretch. They are just kind of like a distressed, sort of like mom jean type, and then they also have the frayed ankle, which I love. I just can't say no to a jean like this. I just feel like it's so cute. And it says, according to my search and narrowing my search and using the search tool, that it is a super high-rise pair of jeans. So I guess we will put these on together and see how they fit and what they look like. Okay, so I have many thoughts, but we'll start up top. So here we have the sweater. It fits basically perfect. There's really nothing I would change about it whatsoever. It's just a nice open front cardigan. It does cover my butt nicely. It's nice and loose. It's very soft and comfy. The sleeves are long enough, which I really appreciate. I always talk about this on my channel, but I have really long arms. So the fact that I can go like this and that they don't move, that's huge. So I'll remember this moving forward, but now we're on to the jeans. So your girl messed up with the jeans. These actually have a great amount of stretch in them. I'm very confused. Like, these are a stretchy pair of jeans. So this pair unfortunately is way too big. You can see probably in the back here, it's like basically it wants to come off. Like, it just wants to come off my body. So I feel kind of bad that this is where we're starting, but these are just way too big. I probably could size down one, maybe two sizes in these, and I say that for a point of reference, not because I'm trying having to continually size down. Sizing up or down in clothing is no big deal. It's literally a number. It doesn't matter. It's all about just finding what you feel most comfortable in. So these I just don't feel very comfortable in because I feel like they're going to fall off my ass. You know what I mean? But just judging off of what they look like, super cute, love the cutoff, but they are stretchy. So I don't know like if I was just reading the wrong item. So moving forward, we're gonna see what this exact same outfit looks like, but in plus size, because we have to be able to compare. So let's see what they look like. And next, it might not look like it, but this is the exact same outfit, but in plus sizing. So here we had the straight size cardigan. Here is the plus size. So this is the same exact thing. It's in a 0X instead of XL, which I believe is the next size up anyway. The one bone I have to pick with maurices is that their plus sizes cost more than their straight sizes. Not a good look. And it's originally $44.90 and I got it on sale for $37.47. Originally, this extra large is $39.90 and this 0X is $44.90. I don't know, I'm gonna try it on and we're gonna see what the difference is, but this feels a little ridiculous, I'm not gonna lie. And then to go with it, of course, we have the same exact jeans. So these million different names, long jeans, same frayed hem at the bottom, but these are in a size 14W. I believe a 14W to me anyway, the way it used to fit me was kind of like a 16. So I chose the 14W and then the 33 because I think they're gonna be the most similar, but I could be totally wrong. So these were actually originally $64.90. I got them for $54.16, whereas the standard size jeans, the size 33s, were originally $59.90. So it seems like most plus size items are around like $5 more, which doesn't really make much sense to me. These jeans are identical, like there's nothing different about them other than the cut, and it seems odd to me, considering they're pretty close to the same size and like pretty identical. Honestly, if you're asking me, the fact that one of them is $5 more just feels like you're charging more for no reason. So we're gonna try these two on and compare them to the first one and see what the difference is, because I am dying to know. So again, I have a lot of thoughts. Now we're in the plus size version. I feel like I need to hold up this sweater just to show you that I'm not scamming you in this video. I literally purchased two different sizes, but this sweater is the exact same thing as the last one I tried on. I don't really understand why there would be an extra large and a 0X when they're the exact same size. If anything, the 0X has just slightly of a shorter sleeve than the last one. Like the last one sort of went down to like here-ish, and this one goes to like just my wrist. So very interesting, something that I noticed. Hits the exact same place on the butt, like fits exactly the same way. There's no difference. I know it's a loose cardigan, so there's not gonna be like that much of a difference, but they're the same sweater. And this one's $5 more. So I may not be scamming you. I did purchase both of these items, but I feel a little scammed because I just paid $5 more for the same exact thing. You know? I do appreciate that Maurice's has a wide range of sizes, so they go from like extra large to I believe XXL to 0X to 1X, so they carry a wide variety. They cover a large base of people, because you know, sometimes brands will cut off at an XL and then they'll start plus at like a 2X or a 1X, so there is a group of people who are left out in between, and I appreciate that, but it just does feel weird that it's $5 more for the exact same sweater. And maybe even a little bit smaller, I don't know. But what I will say about these jeans is they are amazing. I'm so pleasantly surprised. I think what I ended up doing was accidentally sizing up in the straight size jeans, but forgetting to size up in the plus size jeans. So these are a 14W and they fit me great. I'm kind of right in between a 14 and a 16 and they fit me fantastically. They're not too tight. They're sitting a little lower than I would like. You know, Maurice's jeans, I've talked about this in videos before, they really just don't want to be too high-waisted. They just love being a mid-rise. I'm a pretty tall person with a pretty long torso, but after hiking these up quite a bit, I do feel like they're at an okay place. I mean, they cover my belly button. That's all I could ask for. There is a little bit more room right here in the front, which is always an issue that I run into when I'm trying on plus sizes or curvy sizes in jeans. It's just it's like the way that my body is shaped, so I'm kind of used to it at this point. Sometimes I actually even forget to point it out in videos because I'm just so used to it, but I think my butt looks great. It It fits great along the legs. I do realize that I think I accidentally ordered a size up in those and not in these. So maybe if I were to size down to a 14 in the first pair and then tried these on, they'd be pretty dang similar. But I definitely prefer the fit of the plus size just because they're kind of more my size. But yeah, very interesting first experiment. Let's keep going. Let's see how this goes. See where this takes us. For this next item, I thought it would be fun to kind of jump off or piggyback off of a trend that I've been seeing lately, which is the leather leggings or leather pants, whatever you want to call it. I've seen it a lot. And I saw these babies on Maurice's website and I was like, sure, let's give it a whirl. So these are called the Faux Leather Bengaline Skinny Ankle Pant. These are in the color black, obviously. I got them in a size extra large. They were originally $39.90. I got them for $33.29 on sale. I do find it interesting that Maurice's has so many pants that are like literal pants that are in a small, medium, large, extra large, etc. that aren't like sized numerically. I find that really interesting. But the first thing I'm noticing is that these have a stretchy waistband. Okay, there is stretch. There is stretch. I was afraid I was gonna have like a Ross from Friends lotion baby powder moment, but I think we'll be okay. They do have like a skinny ankle. So I think I'm gonna try on the last sweater with this first pair and we're gonna see what it looks like. And here we have the first pair of leather leggings slash pants. Very interesting. Interesting is the only word I can use to describe it. The fit is just not quite there for me in the extra large. Again, like I said, it just is interesting how when you go alphabetical for sizes instead of numerical, it sometimes feels like a lot of things can get left out. So we have like a massive amount of fabric here in the front. There's also quite a bit of fabric here in the back. The waist is pretty good. It's a little bit loose, but it's just very interesting. The proportions feel odd, and then it feels incredibly tight around the calf, which is weird. So while they're a cute pair of pants and I love being able to wear like a fun little trend, number one, they're really loud. Like me just pulling these up, incredibly loud. So definitely interesting. And then also just the fit's not there for me. So I don't know. Oh, there is pockets. We do love that. I don't know how I'm gonna feel moving forward on to the next pair. So let's hope the plus size gets it right. Next, we have the same exact pair, as you know it, in plus sizes. I got these in a size 14W, and that's something I actually forgot about until I started filming this video. The straight size or the standard size was small, medium, large, extra large, etc. And then the plus sizes were numeric. Kind of like how I said before, it was interesting how they were like lettered on one side of the fence, and now when you go into plus sizes, they're numbered. So very interesting. These are more, as we know. The straight size is priced at $39.90. The plus size is priced at $44.90. They look pretty much exactly the same as the last pair. Like I see no differences at all. They look like maybe they might even be smaller, to be honest. I don't know. I'm really curious to see how a 14W is gonna compare to an extra large. So let's find out together. I really hope one of these works out. So when I first put these on, okay, we have a lot to cover. When I first put these on, it definitely felt like they were a bit smaller, especially in the waist area. Like they feel just a slight bit tighter in the waist, which is interesting, but they still are like pretty much the exact same size. There is a little bit less fabric here in the front, still just as loud, and definitely less fabric here in the back, but again, it still just isn't the right proportion, at least in my opinion, and still that same tightness around the calf and the ankle. So it's interesting how it's a size extra large in the straight size, but a size 14W in the plus size, but they're pretty much the same pants. And in fact, the 14W is slightly smaller than the extra large. I'm having such a hard time making sense of this. They're not high-waisted enough in my opinion. I really do look forward to the day that hopefully Maurice's listens to us and gives just an incredibly satisfying high-rise pant. If there's one that I'm missing, definitely let me know, but I tried to go based off of reviews and what I saw online and stuff. Not a huge letdown, but I am a little disappointed, I'm not gonna lie. I think I could still totally make these work, like if I wore sort of maybe like an oversized band tee and I like tucked in the front and then wore some cute combat boots, or like a cute oversized sweater that covered the top of the pants where it didn't really matter if they were super high-waisted or not. I think that that would be a cute option, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna keep these or not. But again, like the straight size pair, I'm just sort of indifferent. I'm Switzerland when it comes to these pants. Next up, I decided to go with a fun little holiday dress. I felt like a dress like this would be so cute with some boots or some booties for the holidays, and it is a flannel dress. This is called the black plaid button front baby doll shirt dress in the color black combo, size extra large, originally priced $39.90. Got it on sale for $33.30, so I don't know. I thought that this might be an interesting one to go with because I feel like dresses are so forgiving, like they're pretty loose, they hang on your body, but I thought it'd be interesting to see how it compares to a plus size. So I've never tried any dresses from Maurice's that I can think of, and I'm pretty sure based off of the sizing chart and everything that my size would be an XL, but I wanted to try both just to see. So I don't really know how much of a difference there's gonna be, but let's just start here and then work from there. All right, so here we have the little dress in a size extra large. It fits great. It would be perfect with a pair of knee-high boots in my opinion. Not exactly my style, but it is really cute, and so I thought I would like throw it in this video because I realize not everyone has my exact style, so I thought I would cover like as many bases as I could. Plus I wanted to try a dress, and this was basically the only one I could find that was available in both sizes. So extra large fits me great, like it fits long enough. I have a pair of bike shorts underneath because I always do for chafing purposes, and it covers them perfectly. The sleeves are a little wonky, like it's kind of that length where they are rolled up like this and they're kind of buttoned up, but like if you bend your arms in the wrong way, it'll prevent you from doing that because it's so tight. So it's not like a stretchy material at all. There are pockets, which is great. You know, you can throw your snacks in there, your chapstick, whatever you want, really. It's interesting because when I was putting it on, because there's absolutely no give to this fabric whatsoever, when I was putting this over my head, I was a little nervous because I was afraid it was gonna be too small. Like when I started putting it on, I was like, oh no. But then I pulled it down the rest of the way and it worked out fine. I'm worried after washing this one time that it might shrink down a bit, but it fits fine. Nothing wrong with it. Let's see what her sister looks like. And now for the plus size version, as you all guessed it, this is in a 0X. So I believe these were like one size from each other, but to me it's just feeling like they're the same size. I don't know, very confusing. So as you can see right here, size 0 or 0X looks exactly the same, feels exactly the same. Honestly, some of these 0Xs I'm holding up feel smaller to me. It could just be in my head. I don't know. It does feel exactly the same. Like I really wonder if someone switched this out and then like switched the tags that I would ever know the difference. The only way to find out is to put it on and just kind of compare and contrast the two. So let's see how it goes. Okay, so I will say that besides the pair of jeans, this is probably the item that I've tried on so far that feels the most different. It feels like this is a size up. It feels like a different piece of clothing. The sleeves aren't as tight. They're definitely still tight, but not nearly as tight. The dress does feel a little bit longer. My bike shorts are like all the way up here. And interestingly enough, the pockets feel deeper. Like, I don't know if that's just in my head. It feels like a lot more fits in these pockets, and it's weird because the pockets are so big, it sort of makes the dress like stick out more. Like it seems like the dress is a lot wider, but it's really just the pockets are like bunching underneath. So very interesting. I would say that like sort of the bust of this seems to be a bit bigger as well, which I appreciate because I have a pretty wide bust. As far as like the cleavage goes, I did unbutton the first button of the last one, but this one kind of goes down to that same point on my chest if I don't unbutton it, if that makes sense. So like the V is a bit deeper it seems, but it does sort of feel a little bit different. This is the first thing that I tried on that feels like, okay, wait, this is maybe a different size than all the other pairs. So maybe if you were a true 0X, you'd have better luck with this one than the extra large, and there would be a difference, and it maybe would be worth paying $4 or $5 more, however much. We have one last item to try out. It's a little bit of a curveball, a little bit of a twist, so let's see how it goes. And last but not least, we're going to take an item that I already own and just basically buy a copy of it. So if you've watched any of my videos recently, I filmed a haul video where I showed a bunch of different things that I purchased because I was in influenced by one of my favorite Instagrammers, Rosie Blair, and this was one of the items. So this is a maurices skirt. It's a high-waisted velvet sort of like corduroy burgundy skirt, and I love it. Has all these buttons down the front, and I purchased this in a plus size, so it's a 14W. I actually don't even know if I paid attention to the fact that they had straight sizes in this available, so I just purchased the plus size version, and it's plenty roomy for me. I really like it a lot, and so I thought it would be interesting to take this one, which I've owned for like a month or so now, and compare and contrast it with the plus size one, which we'll get into, and that's the brand new one that I ordered. So yes, this is the skirt of all skirts. I love this thing. I think it looks so cute with some knee-high boots and like a cute little sweater. I'm just gonna pair it with a random sweater that I got from Express last year because I've run out of Maurice's clothes to pair it with. But I thought this might be a fun experiment to end it on because it could go one of very two different ways. So we'll do things a little backwards because I already own this one. So we're gonna start off with the plus size and then we'll go with the straight size. We're kind of going out of order here, but whatever. All right, so I already know what this one looks like because I already own it and I've actually worn it before. It fits great. It's honestly like my perfect size, I would say. It's funny because some of these items, I definitely feel like the straight size is more my size. And then in this item, I mean, I so far feel like this is my perfect size. It's a little bit loose around the waist, but I like that in a skirt. I don't like a skirt that's like so tight that I can't breathe. It's got a great length as well. Like it's long enough to cover my bike shorts, which is a huge plus for me. I always love that, especially in more of a mini skirt type of skirt. It's actually prevented me from wearing certain skirts because I'm not able to wear bike shorts under them. So the fact that I can with this is great. I love the corduroy. I love that it's got the littlest bit of stretch to it. Like there's nothing I would really change about it at all. It's pretty much perfect. So I think it's gonna be interesting to see what my sort of regular normal size, which is a 14, would look like. I have some predictions and ideas about it, so we'll see what it ends up looking like. Last item, let's do this. Then we have, as you guessed it, the final straight size version. So I just showed you the 14W. This is the same exact skirt, but just in a regular 14 or a straight size 14. It does look smaller. I will say that above anything else that I've seen so far, the difference in these two looks pretty crazy. We're gonna end this on hopefully a good note. I don't know though, this does look kind of small. It looks a little bit shorter too, but we're gonna see what it looks like. Final skirt. So I'm not gonna lie, I was fully ready to put this item on and like know that it was gonna be smaller. Like I was certain, and it definitely is smaller. So I mean, I would say that there's a noticeable difference between the sizing in these two because I was getting ready to say how much shorter it looks, which it definitely does. It's definitely shorter and it's definitely a little bit tighter, but it still fits. So I guess it's not necessarily the video where I decide if it fits or not. It's more the comparison between the two. So this one is definitely like sizing down. I don't know if the 14W is more kind of consistent with a 16 and this is more consistent with a 14, but it still fits great. Like honestly, I would still wear this one too. It's just a little bit tighter. I don't know if you can see, but it kind of is like going inward. Like it feels like it's cutting into me a little bit. It's not uncomfortable. It's just the way that it sits on my body is a bit different, probably because it's tighter. You can probably tell in the front too, like it does feel a little bit shorter, a little bit tighter, but like I have bike shorts on under this too and they fit fine. So it's interesting to see how a person who's in a body like mine can wear so many different sizes and it just fluctuates so much when it comes to clothing. Like you can wear two different sizes in the same item, but they both can work for you and sometimes they're really not that different, but for some people it might make a huge difference. So I don't know, this is a very interesting experiment to do. I hope that it translated on camera, but I've always been so curious about the fact that certain retailers carry both an extra large and a 0X, yet they're kind of the same thing. But there were a couple different ones and there were pretty much the same exact ones. So very interesting. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You can also turn on my post notifications if you want to be notified every time I post a new video. Please remember in watching this video that I only make these for entertainment purposes and to use as a reference in case you're sized similarly to me, or if you want to sort of use me as like a bookmark when you are shopping for clothes. And your worth and who you are as a person has absolutely nothing to do with your size. Your size and your weight is the absolute least interesting thing about you. If you have any other requests for stores that you want to see me try this sort of straight size versus plus size thing on, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to try them. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for watching this video and I will see you in my next one.